In a jaw-dropping, earth-shaking development that has sent shockwaves through the National Football League, the Dallas Cowboys have pulled off what is being described by analysts and insiders alike as the biggest, boldest, and most financially staggering defensive acquisition in the history of the sport. Defensive tackle DJ Reader has been traded to Dallas in a monstrous $280 million blockbuster deal that has not only rewritten expectations but has immediately repositioned the Cowboys as Super Bowl favorites. This trade isn't just a transaction, it's a seismic shift in the NFL landscape. The kind of move that shakes the very foundation of franchise-building strategies, sparking conversations in every front office about what this means for the future of roster construction, positional value, and long-term planning. The Dallas Cowboys, led by owner Jerry Jones, have never shied away from making splashy decisions, but this is different. This is a generational commitment, a bold and defiant statement of intent to break the championship drought that has haunted the franchise since the glory days of the 1990s. It's a decision that tells the world Dallas is done waiting, done settling for mediocrity, and done relying solely on an offense-first identity. DJ Reader, one of the most consistent and dominant interior linemen in the NFL, has now become the highest-paid defensive tackle in the history of the game, surpassing even Aaron Donald in total contract value, and the Cowboys are betting big, very big, that he is the missing piece that can bring them back to championship glory. For fans who have watched this team year after year come close but fall short, this is a galvanizing moment, a jolt of electricity through the heart of Cowboys Nation. And for those who understand the game on a deeper level, the significance of this move runs even deeper. Reader isn't just a player, he's a culture changer. A 6'3", 335-pound mauler with an elite combination of strength, quickness, intelligence, and leadership. Since entering the league as a fifth-round pick out of Clemson in 2016, he has defied expectations at every turn, carving out a reputation as one of the league's top run defenders while also evolving into a disruptive interior presence capable of collapsing pockets and creating havoc. His stints with Houston and most recently Cincinnati showed the kind of elite-level impact he could have not just in the stat sheet, but in the way he draws double teams, frees up linebackers, and controls the tempo in the trenches. Now he brings that force to a Cowboys defensive front that already includes some of the league's most explosive playmakers, including Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and the young, powerful Osa Odighizuwa. With Reader occupying the interior and drawing the attention of offensive linemen, edge rushers like Parsons and Lawrence will have a field day exploiting mismatches and attacking from the outside. The Cowboys' front seven just became a nightmare for offensive coordinators, and if you're a quarterback in the NFC, whether it's Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, or even a top-tier passer like Matthew Stafford or Brock Purdy, you're looking at that schedule and circling your Cowboys matchup with dread. The financials of the deal are equally historic. At $280 million over 6 years with over $105 million guaranteed at signing, this isn't just a commitment, it's a revolution in how defensive linemen are valued. While many teams continue to prioritize quarterback, wide receiver, and edge rusher positions in their cap allocations, the Cowboys have turned that model on its head by investing deeply in the heart of their defense. Reader's deal is expected to reset the market for interior defenders and has already triggered ripples across the league, with agents for other top-tier defensive tackles reportedly preparing new contract expectations for negotiations this offseason. But for Dallas, it's not just about money. It's about legacy. It's about constructing a team that can withstand the grueling physicality of January football and impose its will on both sides of the ball. Reader's arrival signals a philosophical pivot for the Cowboys, one that shifts them from being known primarily for their offensive fireworks to a team capable of suffocating opponents with defensive dominance. And make no mistake, this is a response to how the NFL landscape has evolved. Teams like the 49ers, Eagles, and even the Ravens have built their identities around stout defensive fronts and physical football. Dallas, long considered more finesse than force, is now entering that elite group with a vengeance. Behind the scenes, the deal reportedly came together over several weeks of quiet negotiation, with Jerry Jones and Executive Vice President Stephen Jones working directly with Reader's camp and league officials to construct a framework that would satisfy all parties. Dallas sent multiple first and second round picks over the next 2 years to finalize the trade, along with restructuring several contracts including those of Dak Prescott and Zach Martin to create cap space and flexibility. Reader himself was reportedly excited about the opportunity to play in Dallas, citing not just the organization's winning tradition and iconic status, but also the chance to play alongside Parsons, a player he admires for his motor and versatility. According to early reports, Reader has already spoken with key members of the defensive staff and plans to attend team activities immediately, eager to establish chemistry and leadership within the unit. And while some skeptics are questioning whether any non-quarterback, let alone a defensive tackle, is worth such a gargantuan investment, most analysts agree that Reader is one of the few players in the league who truly changes the game from his position. He makes everyone better. He allows defensive coordinators to take more risks, knowing that the middle of the field is secured. He helps keep linebackers clean so they can fly to the football. He forces offenses to adjust their game plans, abandoning inside runs and settling for short yardage gains. And in big moments, when playoff games are often decided by the ability to stop the run or pressure the quarterback on third and short, Reader is the kind of player you want in your foxhole. Already, the excitement around this move is palpable. Cowboys fans have taken to social media in a frenzy, with memes, breakdowns, reaction videos, and live streams lighting up YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. ESPN, NFL Network, and every major sports outlet have gone wall-to-wall with coverage, calling this the boldest trade since the Rams brought in Jalen Ramsey or the Buccaneers added Tom Brady. And while the Cowboys have made big-name acquisitions before, the sheer scale of this trade financially, strategically, and culturally elevates it to a different stratosphere. Inside the locker room, the mood is reportedly jubilant. Several players have posted their excitement online, and defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer, known for his tough love approach and high expectations, is said to be absolutely thrilled with the addition. In a private meeting with coaches, he reportedly said that Reader gives him the freedom to unleash hell. Strong words, but when you look at the lineup Dallas now boasts, it's hard not to believe it. Imagine a 3rd and 2 scenario in a playoff game, with the opponent needing a conversion to keep their drive alive. Now imagine trying to run the ball up the middle with DJ Reader waiting there, flanked by Parsons on one side and Lawrence on the other, with fast linebackers and an improving secondary behind them. That's not just a stop, that's a statement. Looking forward, expectations will be sky high. Anything less than an NFC Championship appearance will be considered a disappointment, and for Jerry Jones, this move is more than a football decision, it's a legacy move. At 82 years old, Jones wants one more championship ring, one more parade down the streets of Dallas, and he's made it clear that he'll do whatever it takes to get there. Reader, by all accounts, is fully bought in. He wants to win. He's tired of coming close. And now, in a city that breathes football and bleeds silver and blue, he has a chance to become a legend. Not just a good player. A legend. If this team goes all the way, if they break the curse, if they lift the Lombardi Trophy for the first time in nearly 3 decades, DJ Reader's name will be etched into Dallas lore forever. So buckle up, because the 2025 NFL season just got turned on its head. The Cowboys are no longer just contenders. They are on a mission. And with DJ Reader now in the heart of that defense, every snap, every game, every Sunday is going to feel different. This isn't just a trade. This is a turning point. Welcome to the new era of Dallas Cowboys football.